chicos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Bienvenidos de vuelta a otro capítulo del Horizon. Hoy día he grabado bastante, grabé 2 capítulos del Outlast. Claro que cuando ustedes estén viendo este capítulo ya voy a haber terminado ese pinche juego. ¡Oh! ¡Qué manera de sufrir! ¡Qué manera de sufrir! Tengo que decir que hoy día voy a comenzar con el DLC del Horizon y voy a tratar en lo posible de que este DLC solamente tenga 2 capítulos. Así que voy a cortar como partes como de pelea, así como muy largas o fome. Obviamente todo lo que es traslado también lo voy a cortar, así que estaríamos entrando al penúltimo capítulo del Horizon. Y pues nada, yo creo que, bueno, ya estamos en noviembre. eh, y yo creo que voy a terminar el año. Sé que había dicho que iba a empezar a subir solo un capítulo por semana y la verdad es que me desorganicé completamente con los horarios de subida. Subí como un capítulo por mes, incluso durante como 2 meses o algo así. Así que voy a terminar este año con 2 capítulos por semana, si es que todo sale bien. Recemos que todo salga bien. Así que eso, no tengo información de utilidad pública. Recuerden que si les gustan los capítulos hasta ahora, un like bien grande moradito me ayuda muchísimo. Y si no se quieren perder los capítulos del Horizon y del próximo juego, denle al botón de suscripción y a la campanita para que YouTube les notifique cuando los suba. Así que eso, no tengo nada más que decir, nada más que informar. Cualquier duda, pregunta, consulta, sugerencia, reclamo, me lo pueden dejar en los comentarios. Así que Napo, dígale.
This must be the place where Dude was talking about. It's Banuk territory just above.
Voy a guardar por si acaso. Solo por si las rocas. Qué bonitos son como lamparitas. Me gustan. Muchas cositas. Entonces... No, por aquí va a ser. Asumo que no. Ahora...
What are you doing, Aloy?
¿Qué te importa?
This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Surprised you're still checking up on me. I thought you had moved on.
Well, forgive me for still being concerned with the fate of the world.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not the past that concerns me, Aloy. It's the future. Or possible lack thereof. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters. But as usual, I'll do as you wish.
Oye, sí, pues Silence es un... ¿O era? Banuk. Ni no entiendo. Tanga.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat coming off it.
¿Pincel? ¿Qué armas tengo? No. Yo digo que debería ser mi lanzacuerdas. ¿Lanzacuerdas? Dije. Yo digo que... Sí, porque los explosivos yo opino que debería dejarlos para cuando esté en problema. No sé qué es. Voy a tomar todas las cosas que pueda. Ya, y ahora me voy a agarrar los bombas. Porque quiero. Y porque puedo. Ah, no me tengo que... Ah. Más encima está corrupto, po. Qué chacha. Hola, anda. Exploten. Gracias. Uf, men. Está enojadito ese monito. Creo que voy a tener que... ¿Cómo se llama? Tratar de no meterme en problemas sin razón. Al parecer estos monitos son más pesados. ¡Qué mierda! Ay, qué guay. ¿Cómo? Hola. Hola. ¿Qué tal?
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
Ah.
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
Me encanta Lois, es como tan chora.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
¡Ay, qué pesado!
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Guay. Gracias.
Shaman has abandoned us. Our chieftain has led our best to their deaths.
Quiero un mercader o algo.
Knows better how to lead than our talk. We must put our faith in him. To be Penúltimo is to know that death may rise up to meet you at any moment. Trust that others.
Matanga.
Must be something big going on.
Paratek means to go back to the
village is
mountain,
moving towards
and
the
I will
south.
stand with him.
Permiso. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Dejen pasar. Me encanta como lees como quítense.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora.
Okay.
Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
¿Qué les pasó? Están haciendo como gárgara. Ok. Mi control está vibrando. Wow. Oh. No entiendo por qué se lo llevan los pajaritos. ¿Qué sé quién es? El mero.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel.
Estos son como vikingos, como que me agradan, pero más espirituales.
It's over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning.
Chun, chun, chun.
Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us.
Chun.
And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and
Yo no.
die as well as they did?
No.
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
Okay. Yo pensé que los Banuk eran como más light, así como más
That frenzies the
amor y
machines.
paz.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there.
Chun.
Fools.
Idiota.
A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her. But no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
No entiendo ni vergas.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
Tranqui, aquí te llegó otra.
What are these Warwicks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Warwicks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Warwicks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more
Sí,
confused.
las pegó son como clanes.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Warwick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions.
Okay.
All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin? Like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but
Chum.
always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure
Chum,
what
chum,
went
chum.
down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave.
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other.
Este compadre me cae bien.
Aurea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Gracias.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Aurea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. That's a mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
Bueno.
I want to know more about this daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Aurea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Araya if she was drum.
One will have no chance
Of a shot.
Gimme. Ándate, no hablamos con este puto. Con este puto como si lo conociera.
I do not want to
Con
hear
este.
this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good.
Sin presión. Hola. ¿Qué tal?
Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
No.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death?
¿Sí?
It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
¿Por qué?
Did your Warwick come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
¿Qué gracia tiene pelear contra algo que sabéis que te va a matar? Yes.
This daemon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself.
¿No?
It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Ugh.
Araya knows about this daemon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
There are other Waraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Well,
Okay.
I guess that's it then.
La tengo.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
Se nota. Bueno. Ahora nos podemos por allá. Bueno, por aquí no es, pero no me importa.
I want to learn about how this daemon affects the machines. I've got to find Araya. To do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north. Bergen said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
Ahí era más cerca de lo que yo pensaba.
That must be Naltuk.
Oh, Liz.
It looks like it's sending out a pulse or something. Naltuk?
Who are you?
¿Qué tal, Ka?
How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can. What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Tenía que ser.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. Corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
Nel.
Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Okay.
All right, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait.
¿Eh?
Tell me your name.
Aloy.
Good.
Y ahora dime dónde está el otro
If
bueno.
falls the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
La
But I
cago.
won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Por favor. Gracias. Muchas gracias.
I can kill the machines. Climb to the tower. I might be able to destroy it. All right.
Oh no. No, pero weón. Weón. ¿Qué mierda?
Shields overloaded. By that pulse in the tower.
What the? Okay. ¿Te puedo confirmar? Ven. Ven, necesito tu ayuda. Pajarito. Pajarito. Ven. Ay, no lo puedo conseguir. Déjame. Ya, vamos con el último.
The tower helps nearby machines. But it can be destroyed.
Ya, ¿dónde está el compa que no nos tenía fue?
You are quite the warrior.
Pues sí. No me tenía fe.
Now we know how to deal with the machines in the towers. The daemon's next.
Perhaps Araya should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far. You should too. You'll have earned it.
Okay.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Pues sí.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up. Somewhere inside the mountain.
Qué bien.
If you see her, would you tell her... I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Qué voz. Bueno, vamos para allá.
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
No voy a minuto. Ahí cuando viera. Nel.
I'm pretty far up. The shaman's path must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about.
¿Y cómo? Ah,
Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions. Wrong way.
sí, ya sé, pero quería ver qué había. Eso. Next.
Guess I'm heading deeper into the cold, creepy ice cave.
¿Qué hay por aquí? ¿Qué hay? Oh, yes.
Better go back after I grab this loot.
Muy bien, Aloy, estás aprendiendo.
What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them.
Ok. Supongo que será por aquí. Ok, hay otra.
Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way.
Ok. No veo nada más. Buena ropa. Creo que es por aquí. Asumo que sí. Salimos.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
Pensé que podía haber algo ahí. Matan grijilla. Y ahora. Ok. El puente.
Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can cross.
Ok. Entiendo. Ah, pero tendré que dejar a... Ah, sí. Tiene que... Arriba, arriba. Miau. Perdóname. Oh. ¡Wow! ¿Qué es eso? Hermano. Es como un oso.
There's definitely something new out here.
Wow.
I don't think it's friendly.
No, yo tampoco.
So that.
No, a mí tampoco. Y no me gusta que yo no quiera con tantos recursos cerca. Ok, hay que tener las pociones listas. No me digas, tengo que ir para allá. Chan. Chun, chun, chun. ¡Oh! Se enojó el oso. ¡Hola! Voy a tener que matarte. Ay, ese que hay arriba. Ok. Ah, ya. Entonces.
Gotta get rid of the tower. I guess we're doing this, big boy.
Aguántala, Aloy. Eso. ¡Uy! No me veas, no me veas. Uy. Le voy a tratar de quitar la mayor cantidad de vida que pueda. Porque esto sí se ve. po. No quiere bajar. ¿Qué comandante se bajó? Ya pico. A la vida nomás. No sé qué es eso. ¡Ah! ¡Se paró! ¡Sí! Me da como penita matarlo. Es tierno. Como que me imagino un osito panda. No, ya no me imagino un osito panda. Quítatelo ahí. Osito, osito. Ay, no sé si lo senté, ¿eh? Creo que hice. Uy. Aléjate, 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 que me explota. Ya, córrele. ¡Córrele! Man.
Scary new machine down.
Pobrecito. Me dio pena.
I've got to climb.
Camina como un pingüinito. Mi roca. Ya. Creo que no hay nada por lo que. Démosle nomás entonces.
An ancient door. Maybe Ray is inside.
Ábrete, Susana. ¿Aló?
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here, trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair... Oh boy. I should just...
Okay. So no es para nada creepy.
Locked. Maybe my focus can help. Looks like the door's wired to something over here.
Tuve que venir igual para acá. Ah.
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
Chan.
Something. What am I supposed to do with these lights?
Tendré que estar apuntando solamente a los que...
These things turn, changing the flow of light.
Así. A los que sí se pueden. Otra vez por el otro.
All right. Let's see if the door's open.
Ok. Bueno. Gracias. Ay, entrale ahí, por favor. Gracias. No me queda munición de esto. Aquí. Acá, acá. Ábrete esa zona. Oye, pero si estaba desconectado, ¿cómo mierda le va a estar aquí la mina? No entiendo. Y si está aquí, ¿cómo lo desactivó? Creo que no. Bueno, por aquí. Oh, sí. Para arriba, arriba, arriba. Más para arriba. Gracias. Para clarito, clarito.
Fresh air ahead.
Ah, como si tuvieras calor, pues buena.
Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close.
Ojalá. ¿Aló?
She has to be in here somewhere.
No. Okay. Agrita ese son. Chan. ¿Aló? ¡Ay!
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do?
Chan. ¿Cómo puedo andar tan despeluchada si
Is there
está
no prayer
nevando?
that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak.
Chan.
Whisper is all I ask. To guide me.
¿Hola?
Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me.
Chan.
Please.
Okidoki. ¡Tarán!
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
Oh. Bueno. Oh, por fin.
Auxiliary channel
Dios.
recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded.
Okay.
Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need
Chan.
you. No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is Aurea.
Transmission terminated.
Wow, qué vergas.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum.
Chan.
She was
¿Y
able
qué
to
mierda?
throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did.
Oh, nada.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Oh, okay.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time, she told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again, until today.
Por 5 años.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels and taken to Meridian in chains.
Ratas.
I wasn't able to return to Thunder's drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a werek of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, he and I could not agree on what to do next.
Ratas.
So I came here,
Ultra mega
hoping
ratas.
against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my werek. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drift, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer, lost like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me, but I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her.
Okay.
So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears.
Okay.
She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
NANI.
Aurea, what do you think the spirit is?
Sí, quiero saber qué parte del programa es.
You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows,
Oye, ¿qué pasó con la raya que había hecho?
faded
Como
from
que
the world,
desapareció.
and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul. cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand, but I want to.
That's all I need.
Okay.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or
Chan.
vanish, as the case may be.
Chan.
Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful. But it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how.
Sí, yo también.
Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Ha! There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. You said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She's suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed.
Is there a tall neck in the area?
Yes, near the frost figures. But it's been frozen in ice for generations. What does that have to do with anything?
It'll help. Trust me. Maybe even more than I thought.
If you say so. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Quiero. Dame. Lanza tormenta. Chan. Ya, Chokis, hasta aquí el capítulo de hoy día. Estuvo muy entretenido y está muy interesante esta historia. Como que eso de el ánima y el demonio, no entiendo qué partes del programa son estas. Como que creo, o por lo menos no se escucha igual que Gaia. Entonces, ¿qué parte es? ¿Será como alguna parte de Festo? Porque se suponía que Festo era el que estaba encargado de hacer las máquinas. No sé. Bueno, ojalá lo podamos descubrir en el próximo capítulo, que ya vendría siendo el último del Horizon. Así que, nada, pues no tengo información de utilidad pública. Recuerden que si les gustó el video y los que ya he grabado, un like bien grande moradito me ayuda muchísimo. Y si no se quieren perder los videos que vienen, denle al botón de suscripción y a la campanita para que YouTube les notifique cuando los suba. Eso, no tengo nada más que decir. Muchas gracias por ver y no, pues, hasta el otro capítulo. Ya los vemos.